What is going on, everybody? You're tuned in to Tactical Scanning or Defense. It is your favorite gun owner checking in, Jay Skilly. May God bless each and every one of you. Continue to take care of one another and get to know the gun laws in your state and surrounding states when traveling. We're going to hit into the revolution of EDCs, how your EDC evolves. My wife is not a big gun head. If you look at my channel, you see I am a big gun head. So we're going to compare her revolution as far as concealed carrying and what she done picked up throughout the years compared to what I picked up and what I've considered EDCing. We're going to get into tactical Tangerine first, which is my sister, man. Great person, got to meet her. Great energy. He has a great vibe about herself, man. If you ain't tuned into it, definitely go check her out. Just as I said it, Tactical Tangerine. Pop it to our video. Then we're going to pull you onto the desktop, man. We're going to look at a couple pistols, man.
Assure you, I am not even going to be on here long. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. First of all, gang. Oh, people are up. I didn't even think people are up. Like, seriously? What is happening? Like, y'all know I don't even go live this time of night. But something crazy just happened to me. And I was at an event. Gang, Scorpion Family Defense, Virginia Bushcrafter. I was at an event, right? And when I pulled up, the whole place was like blocked off. Like they was duct taping everything off, and it was cops everywhere. And y'all know my spidey senses. Gang know. Gang be like, they know I don't play around, right? So I was like, I'm not.
So y'all definitely go check my sister out, man. Great person, great vibe, great attitude, everything, man. Definitely go check her out though. So let's get to this desktop. Man, how was y'all 4th of July and all that good stuff, man? So, my phone, iPhone, you know what it is. You know my keys. You know my iBuds. Something to listen to. My watch. I'm gonna take it off. I am carrying the Springfield Hellcat today. My wallet. I'm gonna take this out a long time ago. Of course, my pouch with all my stuff in it. My handkerchief. Last but not least, my rights tourniquet. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get into it. This ain't everything that I done carried throughout the years, but these are the 6 main that I carry back then and then now. The first one I got my wife, she had shot mine, she had liked it, had messed around and found first of all, I had mine is a Smith & Wesson 9mm M&P, not the M&P Plus. This is the one with the 8-rounder and 7-rounder. So when I got mine, I was shooting mine. I found one online. I said, "Did she want one?" She said, "Yeah." So I said, "Was you comfortable shooting mine?" She had said, "Yeah." So I ended up picking her up. A guy that was selling this one. Wife had got a Kimber, and she didn't want it anymore, but he had the slide Cerakoted pink, and when I showed her, she loved it. So I said, okay, well, we can get you that. So this was her first carry that she had. I'm not going to rack anything. They already been safety checked. I'm in a safe environment down in my basement. So it is what it is. So from there, I wanted to have a different caliber. I think I carried the 380 Smith & Wesson Bodyguard. I ended up selling it. and another 380 I had. It was another Smith & Wesson. I want to say a Walther. P3 380. I want to say what it was. So I got rid of them too. I ultimately wanted to carry something with a bigger round. And it ended up being the Glock 29 I end up getting. You can't take magazines and stuff like that. They've been unloaded before the video. But I end up getting a 10 mil. So I end up getting the 29. I'm gonna say after the 29, I ended up looking for a sub micro pistol. First one I picked up was the Hellcat without the optic. I ended up falling in love with this one. I ended up loving this one as my micro. So later on I ended up picking up the brown version, but it was optic ready. So as you see with the optic, I ended up taking the light off this one, putting it on this one, because this was going to be pretty much was going to be my new micro carry pistol. And when we was in Nashville 2 years ago, my wife ended up looking at a Ruger 380 that she was looking at that she wanted. So I ended up later on last year or the year before, ended up picking her up the Ruger ALP C Max 380 for her. She loves this little gun. She loves carrying it. She said she ended up saying this was too big to carry, so she wanted something a lot smaller. So we was in there. We looked at the gun. She picked it up. She loved it. About a year later, I ended up picking it up for her. The Max. She loves the size of it. She loves carrying it over her Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus. Shield 9. So that's currently what she carries. After that, I end up picking up the Canik PT9 Elite SC subcompact. And she likes get scratched up on this stuff, but hey, it's a light. I end up picking up the Canik, carrying the Canik for a while. Later on this year, I end up picking up the PSA dagger. End up putting that TRL 7A on it. As you can see, a lot of my guns have lights on it. Anything I decide to carry, I end up putting a light on it. And a lot of mine have become optic ready. The Canik is optic ready. As I said, the Hellcat is optic ready. And my last purchase for my EDC is optic ready. So as you can see, I don't carry the Canik no more. Since I got my Hellcat, I don't carry the Shield anymore. And I still carry this one from time to time if I need the firepower. You know what I'm saying? But this is like 10 to 15%. I might carry this one. The two main that I carry now is my Hellcat and my dagger. These are the two that I carry as of today. As I state at the beginning of this video, this is the revolution of a gunhead compared to my wife. She's not really into guns, but she has found something comfortable. And fellas, man, definitely. You know, I fuss at my wife about carrying her gun every day. And recently here in Michigan this year, we had a gas station clerk locked 3 guys in the gas station with a guy with a gun that threatened to shoot them if the gas station clerk didn't unlock the door. And you know, you're at the mercy of a person that has control of that situation, and a person behind bulletproof glass that's safe and secure, and that locks you in in a gas station with a nut like that. So I don't leave home without my gun, because you don't have to go looking for trouble to find you. No matter what time of the day, man. I get sick of people saying, "Well, this ain't a safe place. That ain't a safe place. You shouldn't been there this time in the morning. You shouldn't been there this time in the morning." Sometimes it's you just have to take matters in your own hand and be able to protect yourself. And that's why I fuss at my wife. I stopped fussing at her. I don't really fuss at her no more. She decides to carry that day as she feels like it. She has the available tools to handle her business. But as far as I'm concerned, I carry my firearm every day because of the way the world is becoming to be. And I would be honest with it, becoming a shithole of a place to live. There's no safe place here in the United States. There's no safe place in this world that you can be that's considered safe these days. More so here in America, because here in Detroit, their faith was put in the hands of a gas station clerk, which ultimately got someone killed because of not just letting it go and just letting the guy leave. You got cameras. You got the green light program, which is something you pay and you put a camera in it. It's automatically hooked up to the Detroit Police Department. At that point, just let them go. And $4. Let that $4 go, clerk, and let them walk out the door. You are connected to the Detroit Police Department. Let it go. But I'm not gonna put my hands put my life in the hands of no one. Not saying that I'm gonna win every gunfight. Not saying that I'm the baddest man on earth. But I'd rather have that tool to be able to have that chance to be able to defend myself in any situation. People off their rocker these days, man. You got to be careful. You can't say nothing to nobody without somebody flying off the handle. So, like I said in this video, this is the revolution or the progress of EDC and when guns come out and me being a gunhead like I am, and I've been through multiple EDCs compared to my wife. She's only been through 2 EDCs. And I've shown 6 different firearms that I've EDC'd throughout the years. And these are not the only ones. I have two that I sold that I EDC'd. I have 2 more back there that I maybe EDC, maybe 3. But these was the main ones that I've EDC'd throughout the years for me being able to carry a firearm. So, man, definitely carry your firearms if you're legally and you're over 18. You're legally over 18. Stop playing with your life and go ahead and get yourself legally armed. Get legally armed, man. So this is the EDC compared to me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? This is her EDCs throughout the years. These are my EDCs throughout the years, and I was just comparing. Having a husband that loves firearms compared to a wife that don't really care for them. I did talking into going to the range, shooting some of my guns, getting comfortable with firearms, and then ultimately going to get her own, and what she felt comfortable with throughout the years. What she feels is the right size. What I carry, she feels is too big, too bulky. What I especially with this one, I think this is too small. She thinks it's perfect. We both carried the shield, so but it was just my wife don't carry purses, so just something that was she don't like to wear a belt, so just something just end up being a little bit too big for with the style of clothing that she likes to wear. So we end up getting her something a little small. She loves it. It's compact. she's able to wear this with joggers. She's able to wear this with multiple things and be comfortable within herself to EDC to be able to carry. So, man, don't rush your wives, don't rush your girlfriends in carrying themselves, but take them to the range with you. Let them get comfortable with firing a firearm. You know, some maybe like a Hellcat, some maybe like a M&P. Just get them comfortable with being around them, hearing them fire, being able to hear, you know, in a gun range how they sound when they're around you. And that's something my wife had to get used to. So once she got used to that, we end up getting her on. She ended up saying it's a little bit too big for what I wear on an everyday basis. So we end up going with a micro mini 380 compared to a 9. So, you know, be patient. I had to learn that with my wife. Be patient. Let her pick her firearms. You know, I thought she really wanted it, so I went and picked it up for her. Ended up being too big. A couple years later, we ended up finding this one. This one has been the perfect firearm for my wife. So I'm going to get out of here, man. Y'all be blessed. Be safe. May God bless each and every one of you and continue to take care of one another. It is your favorite gun owner checking out Jay Skilly. Love you guys, man. I hope you had a safe 4th of July. And be blessed and peace.